guys to a new video. We now have the male birds outside, and then we can clean the loft of the male birds, and then when the male birds back inside we are gonna clean the loft of the hens. Also I'm gonna try to put them in a bath, and then the birds are ready for the next week. So the loft's back clean again. Also the birds went into a bath, so they're nice and clean. So next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna refill the vitamin wall, and then we're also gonna feed the birds. And then we are done for today. Also the hens went into a bath and outside, so pretty nice. So the vitamin wall is this belgian. That's what we give to the birds from bias. We just give them 3 tablespoons on around 9 to 10 birds. I also clean the pots where I feed it in, so we're gonna put it in the loft, and then they will start eat it. I will show you guys. So I just put the pot back in, and if the birds know it's new, then they will go and get it. As you can see, they're directly going to get the vitamin wall. I only refresh it once a week, and sometimes if they eat it a lot when we are breeding, they will eat it a lot, so then I just gonna put something extra in it during the week, and I also clean it out once a week, so then they get it a lot more. Male birds also eating it. So now we're gonna feed the birds. We feed them the malting mixture from Paloma. It's a cheap mixture, but it's a good mixture. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Still in the drinking bowl, garlic. Sometimes when there are coming a lot of feathers in it, you have to clean it out. But you can put or take the garlic out, refill it, and put the garlic back. So guys, also somebody asked me about how big my breeding cages are. So they are 50 deep, and I think it's 35 up and 50 wide, and these guys are 40 up. So those are a little bit different, but they're almost the same. So that's the size that I use for my my widowhood male birds. So also guys, I got some questions about why I removed young birds from my loft, because they are already selected by the races. But yeah, I have had some young birds that were gone for a few weeks and came back, and that on and on. Or some young birds that I picked up once, and then they needed a lot more time to get back home. So with the young birds, the best thing is that they arrive on the racing day of the day after, and not a week or 2 weeks after the race, because those birds aren't great birds in my opinion. So those birds I also removed from my loft, and also I want to have a type in my hand that's good enough. So that's also a point where I select my young birds on. And from last year I keep 14 or 15 young birds left from the races, and I still have 4 or 5 young birds as a male, and I think that I have 6 young birds as a hen. So that means that I removed 3 or 4 that didn't make the requirements I want if I have a bird in my hand, so my type. So that's why I removed those young birds as well. when I select my birds, I want the birds that are nice, that I can feel the muscles, that have short shoulder bones, great wing, strong wing, and not a bird that is weak in the wing. I want strong birds. Also, I select my birds on the immune system, so that means if I have birds that are getting easily sick, I will move them as well. Not always during the season, but mostly I will. Because sometimes you have birds that are sick and getting sick all over again. So yeah, there's something wrong with those birds. Their immune system is not all right, so that's why we move them. Normally, because yeah, with the young birds, you have problems with E. coli or adeno, things like that. If they not revive from that, then yeah, the bird isn't strong enough. So you have to remove it, because otherwise it will put your whole colony down with it. So yeah, the birds get sick over again every time. So yeah, that's not what you want. You want to have strong birds with a strong immune system that they can overwin some of the sickness. So yeah, that's why I remove young birds that even did survive all the races. I just want birds that are great, that have quality and everything like that. If I remove an old bird, then I remove them because the young birds that I breed out of it get lost, or the performance weren't that great, or birds that also leave the loft for weeks after a race and come home after weeks. So yeah, if you do it all over again every year, you will have a stronger team, a better team, and every year you're going up in the results. So yeah, that's the most important. You have to be you have to be strong to remove the birds and keep that every year, because when you don't, then you will go back down to the page. And if you want to become the best or better, you have to be strong in selecting your young birds and your old birds as well. Even the breeders. I have breeders that I breed youngsters from, that the youngsters still are all on the loft, or maybe I lost one. But yeah, I select my breeders on if I can, if the young birds can survive on my loft with the races and everything like that. So that's also a thing that you have to do. So guys, we feed the birds the molting mixture. I only feed them once a day, 35 grams each, every evening or afternoon. It's the same, but they can eat it the next morning as well, and then in the evening or afternoon they will get new food. So that's how I feed my pigeons in the molting and winter season, just once a day. Now we have some more light during the day, but when it's winter time we don't have that much light, and when I'm getting back home from work it's already dark, so I have to put the lights on. So yeah, I feed them, let them eat, and then yeah, the next morning it's also dark when I come. So if I have to put the lights then on and feed them again, then yeah, it's taking me too much time at that point. So now I just feed them in the afternoon or the evening, and then they're already done for the next morning as well. So yeah, it's better for yourself to just have some extra time doing other things on the loft if necessary. So that's why I feed them once a day in the winter and molting season. So guys, I do it every year, and yeah, it's nice to do it like this. It's great for me, it's helping me. So yeah, if you want to try it out, you can do it, of course. If it's nothing for you, then you just go back to your old system, or you still stay with your old system. But that's just the way on how I do it and what best works for me. So guys, also was the video. I hope you like this one. Please give a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. You can do it down below. Would appreciate it. See you on the next one. Bye guys.